right, let's do some mobility. Let's move around a bit. It is Monday. Obviously, this is just a little pre-recorded, but the whole idea of consistency is just staying consistent and recognizing what's important. So here in Hawaii still, a little bit of healing needs to happen. It was a beautiful race, but it was also a very hard race here on the island for the Ironman World Championships. But at the same time, it's all about healing, it's all about consistency, and it's all about coming back stronger. So let's go right leg in front of left, nice little split stance here, and all we're gonna start with is just a little hinge with a split stance. So long through the spine, eyes nice and tall, and push those hips back. You know, Ironman here on the island is kind of the most inspirational day, and so many people had such a good day. And you know, anytime you get on the start line, you know it was a good lead up into the race. You know you're going to have a good time. So I'm super proud of so many of you that completed and did an amazing day, and I'm also gutted for those who weren't able to complete their day. So let's just, in the spirit of wellness and why we actually participate in the sport, let's just spend a little bit of time, healing time, about movement. Okay, nice little split stance, left leg in front of right. We're just working the hinge. We're gently loading high hamstring. The head is in a great position. 3, 4, 5. It's gentle loading, so you feel a little tugging. 6. But you're not stressing out the tissue. 8, 9, one more, and 10. Good. Let's go into a wide stance, heels outside of toes. Push the hips back just a little bit. We're just gonna rotate hips to the midline, hips to the midline. Good, good. Let's go 3 more each side. 1, hips to the midline, 2, and I'm gonna grab my sunglasses. 3. Good. All right, shake that out. Shake it out just a little bit. While I grab my sunglasses. You always have to be careful of your eyes. Okay, right back to it. Back into that wide stance. And now, when we reach the right hip to the midline, let's push the hip back just a little bit further and reach the hand forward. 1, 1. 2, so it leads with the hip. 3, that's 2, 2. This is 3. Sometimes spectating the Ironman is needing a little bit of mobility. 4, 4, 5, and 5. Okay, good. Let's go back to the split stance, and from right here, we're just going to float the hands to the height of the heart, little bit of a hinge, and then elevate the hands as high as you can. And from right there, we've got the lat pulling the ribs off the hips. The hands are forward. If I had a baseball cap on, it would be over the bill of my hat. And we're just elevating and looking to decompress the spine. Okay? And we can expand the rib cage, but we're going to do this again, and you'll get a chance to really elevate and access the breath. So the first thing here, your hips are quite square, so hips are not open. Back heel is outside of toes. Float the hands to the height of the heart. And then just elevate the hands and pull the ribs off the hips. Create space in the body. Good. All right, let's go back to the right leg in front of left. Back heel outside of toes. Float the hands to the height of the heart. When we get up to the top and we get to that point of decompression, we're going to add 3 huge expansive 360 degrees inhalation. Expand the rib cage, and that's going to give us even more elevation and decompression. Okay, so right here, float the hands to the height of the heart, elevate, get really skinny, and from right here, in through the nose, out through the mouth. right to the other side, left leg in front of right, float the left right heel outside of the toes, float the hands to the height of the heart, elevate, 3 big breaths. And good. All right, from right there, let's go into a wide stance, 2 times shoulder width. And we're just gonna glide to the right and reach the left hand right in front of the foot. So it goes right in front of the foot. So hips to the back, glide, and we've got that half sphere of tension right to the front of the foot. Push the hips back. So the hand goes in front, so the hips know to push back. 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, and 5. From right there, we're going to go right into some body weight frog squats. So the toes are going to face out. We're just dropping straight down. Hips drop straight down. Knees can go a little bit lateral. 2, 10 fingertips to the ground. 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to 10, 7, 8, 9. Good. And 10. And from right there, you want to be able to hang out down there if you were asked to. Okay. From right here, we'll go back to the split stance. Right leg back. Hips are square. We've got an open right hip. We're taking the left hand and we're looking up at it. So elevate and pull the left hand up. We're not trying to rotate too far. We're just turning a little bit right hip into the midline and then look up at the hand. Okay, same thing other side. We're just looking to extend and lengthen this front line. Look up so we get a bit of length through the neck. Push through the fingertips. Get that arm as long and as far away from the body as you can get it. And then come right back. We'll go to the other side again. Right leg back. Pull the ribs off the hips. That should be coming real like a pattern and a habit that you're constantly looking to pull the ribs off the hips. We rotate the right hip to the midline, and then the left arm goes way up, long through the lat, long through that left rib cage, and long through the right side of the neck, and then come right back. Same thing other side. So everything's very gentle. We've got that left leg back, left hip to the midline, right hand up and back. Length through the front side of the body. Good. All right, let's go right back to the squat pattern. And from there, when we get down here, we're going to chase the pinky finger and then chase the pinky finger and then come back up. So we're going to go down in the squat, 1 reach, 2 reach, and then we'll come back up. We've got 5 of those. All right, down into the squat, 1, 2, and then back up. Good. Down, 1, 2, and then back up. We got 3 more of those. Down, 1, and this is out in front of you, hands out in front. 2, and back up. We've got 2 more rounds of this. Down, 1, 2, good. We have 1 more. A little bit of work here. Up, and up, and good. All right, a little bit of ankle loading, lower leg. So let's take the feet, square them off. So we're going to take that 5th metatarsal, parallel the feet, and just drive knees over toes. Everything else stays stacked nicely. 3, 4, so your knees can adduct just a little bit. They can come to the midline. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then if you want to, you can balance yourself on a countertop, and we're just gonna go calf raises for 10. One, and then when you do your calf raises, I want you to push into the ball joint of the big toe, all right? So you can balance yourself if you want to, but I want your feet functioning into the ball joint of the big toe. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then a little move from the basketball days. We're just gonna go around to the right or to the left. 3, 4, 5, and then we'll go the other way. 1, 2, just old homeschool here. 3, 4, 5. That felt pretty good. Let's go back to the left. 1, 2, feet flat. 3, 4, 5. Last one going the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4. My left ankle has been feeling that. And 5. All right, a little bit of archer, and then we're gonna call it a session. So it's a comfortable length on the stride. We don't need it to be long, we don't want it to be short. Comfortable length, nice big posture, pull the ribs off the hips. From right there, we've got a 50-50 weight distribution, float the hands to the height of the heart. We've got the right leg back, right thumb into left palm. We're gonna open it all up, that back elbow is up, and then we come right back. Drag the thumb across the chest, 2, 3, open the hip, 4, one more, and 5, and then we'll do the same thing on the other side. So right leg in front of left, float the hands to the height of the heart, left thumb into right palm, and from right there we open that hip up, elbows up, 1, 2, 3, create some space between the fingertips out front, 4, one more, and 5. All right, you guys, it's a little bit short today. I will see you next Monday back in Boulder. I hope you feel good. Take your time this week. Even though you might not have done the Ironman here in Hawaii, there's a lot of spirit behind that race. And so let's build off of this as a group. And next week we'll get a little bit stronger, move a little bit better, and just keep getting healthier. Peace. Aloha.